It's story time. Well, I just wanna share what happened to me yesterday, and I guess it's just be um also awareness to people out there while you're driving. Because yesterday I experienced one of the worst experience that I've ever felt in my life. Um, I experienced carbon monoxide poisoning, and at first I didn't know that was the thing that was happening to me because it was just a regular day and I was driving to a friend's house, going to a birthday celebration for a friend's house, and I was driving. The drive is about 30 minutes away from my place, and there was a point that while I was driving, I already smelled something weird through the AC. It's like gas or something, like a gas leak. But I never really thought anything of it. I thought it was just a smell that I was smelling from the outside, like from another car or something. And I even smelled myself. I went, "Is it my cologne?" But so I just never really paid attention to it. I just kept on driving, and you know, I didn't recognize the smell anymore, or I didn't even smelt it anymore. I guess I got immune to it, and so I just kept on driving. And as soon as I got to the village um, where my friend lives, I started feeling really, really sleepy, and I was yawning like every 10-15 seconds. I was really yawning, and then I started feeling nausea. I was feeling dizzy, but I still know what I was doing. I was still driving, and and I went to the guard, and they were looking for my ID, and I showed the ID, but I was already driving slower because I wasn't feeling right at that time, and I couldn't pinpoint what was happening. I was like, why do I feel so sleepy? And I was like, I didn't take any kind of medicine to make me sleepy or anything like that. And you know, and it just all of a sudden, just like that, I felt really, really sleepy. And then so I kept on driving, and then I was getting to my friend's street already, and I was trying to find a parking space. Then I saw this where I can park, and I parked the car. And as soon as I parked the car, a man approached me and said, "Sir, you can't park there because it's parking for residents only." And I heard what he said, but I wasn't able to respond because I was like really confused at what was happening. I was like, okay, I can't park here, but I was like not able to get out. I was trying to start the car again, but I was just confused. I was all over the place. I wasn't. It was just all a blur, and I was trying to chat my friend on my phone. I was trying to chat him that I'm already here. I'm trying to find a parking space, but I wasn't able to really chat because it was I was having a hard time typing on the phone, and when I was looking at what I was typing the same words all over and over again. So I stopped that, and then I tried to look for another parking space, and then I finally found a place where to park. And then as soon as I parked the car, I got out of the car, and I had a bag of goodies or things that I brought to the party, and I just started walking slowly towards their house, and I was still nauseated. I was still feeling nauseated, and I was still feeling so dizzy and sleepy, and it was like I felt like I was about to just crash there. And then so as soon as I got there, I was trying to call out. It's like if they're home, and then I was just leaning on this piece of wood, trying to call them and everything. Well, I was just confused of what was happening. So so I just decided to call them instead of chat because I was having a hard time typing. So as soon as I got a hold of them, and I went inside the house, I sat inside the house, sat at a chair, and I was holding onto the chair, and I was also holding to the railing of their stairs while I was sitting, because I felt like the world. I mean, the whole place was spinning, and I kept telling them I was telling them what was happening and everything, and so my mom's friend said that they have a BP machine to check my blood pressure. So, I said, yeah, let's check my blood pressure see if it's happening. So they got my blood pressure done. It was all normal. My heartbeat was a little fast at that time, but yeah, I was just feeling really, really, really weird at that time. And then so I just sat for like 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, something like that. And then so when I started feeling a little bit okay, we had to move my car to another spot because where I parked the car, it was a little far from their house, and it wasn't allowed there. So we got the car. We went to the car with my friend, and we were trying to figure out what was happening. And he said, um, was your AC on? Did you smell gas? And then that's when I was like, yeah, I smelled gas. And then he said something about, carbon monoxide that he saw on TV at one time. And then that's when it dawned on me about carbon monoxide poisoning, because I know that when I lived in the States, people will um, people will commit suicide. They will go inside their car, just turn on the AC inside their garage, and they'll just sleep, and they just die in their sleep. And then some people also inside their house get carbon monoxide poisoning because there's a leakage in their AC, and the whole family died and stuff. So put two and two together, and figured that that's what happened to me, that I got carbon monoxide poisoning. Then I googled it and I checked the symptoms and everything. Then I even called my mentor, that's a doctor, and told him what was happening. And only thing we can do really was to just get some fresh air. But if it was just a mild case, which I had, it was a mild case, and so I just had to breathe fresh air and stuff. But if it was a severe case of for poisoning, carbon monoxide poisoning, it says on Google that you have to go to the hospital and get straight oxygen, pure oxygen to be breathed. But after 2 hours, took me 2 hours to get normalized. After 2 hours, I was okay. I had a little bit of headache, but I was okay. And then when I went home, I didn't turn on the AC anymore. I just rolled down the windows, and I was fine. And then so I took the car to the shop this morning and to see what was happening. And yeah, there's something wrong there. There was a leak in the valve gasket or something like that. Some oil spillage that went, and then it went through the engine, and went through the smell went through the vent of the AC, and I was smelling like a burnt gas thing, but it was a burnt oil I was smelling. And so that was the cause of it. So, but thank God that um, I was able to survive that. But it was really, really, really scary for me at that time. But God protected me from that, and I was really, really happy. So, but I just wanna, share awareness to people that are driving. If you smell that in your car, you smell some kind of gas. Sorry, my phone had an alarm, so it cut the video. Like I said, I'm just letting you guys know, if you do drive and you have your AC on, and you smell some kind of gas leak or anything like that, um, you know, turn off the AC and just roll down your window, and then take your car to the shop or something like that, because it's better to be safe than sorry. And yeah, that's I just want to give you guys awareness for that. And again, God was with me at that time, and I'm glad that I was already inside my friend's village when I started feeling all those symptoms. Because if I was like in a highway or in a big road or something like that, and that would have been a disaster. So, but yeah, thank God that I was able to survive that yesterday. And again, guys, be careful, be safe always. You guys have a great day. God bless. Bye bye.